The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Japan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. He's picked his way through. And this is Batistuta.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Van Dijk. Could be danger here. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Dance, that wanna 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 dance.
Picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on a boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket, look at how I flow like vices, how that pop look like robotics. You can't tame me, shoulders going crazy, see that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance.
That wanna dance,
All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. Oh, that's the
walking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat, the night so calm, I feel complete, find my way with tired feet, whispers in.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because...
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. De Jong. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Koundé. Stojkovic. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. And it's gone back to the keeper. Barcelona currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. And that has been cleared. Messi. Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here. Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Stojkovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Here it is, crossed in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yamal. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, and that was very necessary. Yamal. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
And the referee says that that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Oh no, what has happened here? Surely, can he finish? And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Rafinha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Saliba clears. Ball's out once more. Now he's got space here. Rodri going forward. Messi touches it back. Pedri. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A probing pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kubasi. Tries to pass it through. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Pedri. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played into space. Rodri gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Balde.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Yamal carries the ball down the right, and it's Pedri.
There will be 1 minute
Lovely
added
pass,
time.
but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Pedri picking up the...
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. 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 No bad energy, no bad energy, no. 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 Hey, you can't delay. We have no time to waste. Better use up your days. So better come stack your pay. Go if they screw face. So no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Dortmund against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Balde making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. pass is intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. And it's Koundé. Yamal. And Koundé. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. I have to say, that was an exemplary tap. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Koundé. Yamal. And it's Koundé. Koundé. Araujo. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Jong. It's Pedri. Scholes. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stojkovic. De Jong. Pedri. And Stojkovic. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick request today.
Neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Down to business again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Barcelona have it back, and Stojkovic! No, just not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Rafinha. And it's Balde. And it's Stojkovic. And Kubasi. And here's Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Searching pass, getting up there! Balde gets flagged offside. Right card.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the catch.
Towering header! No, not the best of headers. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Quality ball. Back towards the middle. Played out towards the right wing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. So it is still 0-0. Yamal. De Jong. It's Pedri. Stojkovic. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, it's Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The first significant strike.
Barcelona, after 23 minutes, is
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
substitution for Milan, number 7, Mateu.
So time for change.
Coming on
And
the
this one has been on the
field
cards
is
for a little while.
number 13,
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. De Jong. And it's Stojkovic. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marmoush. Nicely weighted ball. Balde gets into a good position. Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
De Jong. Yamal. And it's De Jong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That has been knocked clear. That's a cute ball. Oh, well measured. But he's well positioned here. Can he finish? Fantastic from Marmoush! A finish right from the top draw. And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. Yamal. De Jong. And Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedri. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Milan have the chance to go the other way. De Jong. And it's Stojkovic. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Driven in. Howson can get it clear. That's tidy. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Araujo can clear it away.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go...
And this is Shevchenko. And the finish! Superb from Stojkovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Substitution for Milan, number 27.
So we have movement on both
number
benches.
17,
Barcelona
Shevchenko.
have their lead.
Number 3.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Hazard. Number
This is
8,
Hazard.
Erling Haaland.
It's
Number
Hazard!
19, Van Dijk.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And no, he's seen through all of that. I think we're just about done here. Balde. Rafinha. Opts for safety. Now Howson. Araujo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now Howson. Balde. And Rafinha. Pedri. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
To pass myself, I just want day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself, I just want day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the back what will be must be.
Now my day, I don't get time to chase cloud. I'm not happy, nobody like me.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another...
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes for goal! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here. Schneider! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rafinha, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Pato. Chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Shevchenko, now it's Stojkovic, now it's Rafinha. That is lovely. And he's picked it up out wide, and he lines up a cross. And that has been cleared. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 14, Andrei Shevchenko.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's Asa!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now, this could be a chance. Kubasi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. And this is Asa. That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Pedri. Zapata is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That is good alertness. Araujo. Koundé. And it's De Jong. Now it's Shevchenko. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Applies the finish! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Donadoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's delightful. And oh, he's on his own! Decent chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Shevchenko! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Serginho. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, he's having a go! Magnificent! A finish of true class! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Alexandre Pato.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9.
Just one in it now.
So we have a
Substitution
very
in
different
progress.
game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Del Piero. Balde getting this one clear.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Figo. McAllister. Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Del Piero. That's beautifully weighted. Cleared without hesitation. Khan clears. Figo.
There will be 3
That's
minutes
tidy.
added time.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's chosen to go back. He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get rid. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.
Can we talk about our differences? We don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some.
जो भी कमेंट किया भाई और एक बार कमेंट कीजिए और एक बार मैसेज कीजिए, मुझे दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, और एक बार मैसेज कीजिए। बस कमेंट में और एक बार हाई लिखिए प्लीज। एक लाइक दीजिए और कमेंट में और एक बार हाई लिख के भेजिए।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, winger...
And Guti! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Stojkovic! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Del Piero. And it's Pedri.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Puskás showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa looking to pass their way up the pitch. Stojkovic.
Detroit City really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that's another chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And there's the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. And it's De Jong. Tries one from range! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
De Jong is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cannavaro clears it away, and it's... He's having a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive... And the referee says that is that for the first half. Barcelona have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
Children's announcement.
The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we are back on the way. Probing pass. Can he get onto this? Just eases him off the ball. Guti looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Balde. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Balde. Ball's gone out of play. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot's on here. And he's there to get it away. Guti. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rijkaard. Paz. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Oh, they could be caught out here! Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. De Jong. And Koundé. And it's Stoichkov. And he's let fly! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 14, Guti. Number 17,
McAllister.
Field. Number 23,
He'll try from distance!
26, Neymar.
And that's
Number
off
22,
target.
Pedri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ferran Torres. And he's worked it through. That's real chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Threads one in, and this is Del Piero. Balde. McAllister. Antonio Silva.
2
McAllister.
minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Azar. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's got away! Tries a shot! Oh, and another try! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Quarter of an hour played. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Knocks it into space. Oh, super! And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Costa Curta. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Atletico Paranaense with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. Gerrard, Dani Olmo. Rafinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri, and he's forced to go back. And it's Koundé. And Araujo. And it's Stojkovic. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Gerrard! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. He leaps for it! So, third corner of the game. Koundé with the clearance. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That was superb goalkeeping.
Kimmich is offering a right smile there.
Atletico Paranaense get their fourth corner. Getting up there! And it's a goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off in the defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down?
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pedri! Chiellini clears. Platini aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through, in with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Barcelona still this single goal behind. Rummenigge, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stojkovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Cross from Rafinha.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Chouameni. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that's a tidy finish. Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Rafinha! Oh no, this does not... And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Garcia making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
He might be in here. Pedri, this is promising. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable, truly formidable!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get free. And this is Shevchenko. So no flag here. Has a look up and delivers. Otto clears without hesitation. Rafinha. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is... He's going for goal! Too close for comfort. Yamal. Rafinha. And it's Robertson. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kubasi. Pedri. And it's Stojkovic. And Kubasi. And here's Shevchenko. And that was nowhere near his best. Robertson. Ibrahimovic. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vicious ball here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Koundé. Balde. And it's De Jong. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Tries to get it clear.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Nicely shaped cross. Otto is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball goes in. Opts for safety. Balde. Great vision. He's been... And Shevchenko! And he should have made them pay.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, easy pickings there. Stojkovic. Pedri has created one goal already. And Rafinha. Rafinha making good progress. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Stojkovic.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's Ibrahimovic. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. Oh, important interception. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Rafinha tries to pass it through. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. And here's Suarez. Gattuso. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution in progress.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Luis Suarez!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 8, Yamal. Number 2, Ronald Araujo. Number 15, Kubasi. Number 17, Stojkovic. Number 4, Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the field,
Antonio Silva clears it away.
Figo. Number 3, Antonio Silva. Number 10.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 11, McAllister. Substitution.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think
Decent chance! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
4 added minutes has been
And here's
indicated.
Figo. Aims beyond the... Figo! Pedri. João Neves. Quality ball. And it's Pedri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to...
Let it talk to me.
Baby girl,
Just slow it down, let your body speak.
speak.
I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity.
Say it.
Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. Ain't what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come and look when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time. And boy, you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind.
Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. No play, no play. How long I got is infinity. Nah, straight up infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Shake it up, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but he's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Now it's Shevchenko. Picked out Yamal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Played out to the left flank. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha. Stojkovic, who does have an assist to his name. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
He's having a pop! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
De Jong certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And here's Shevchenko. Yeah. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. Pedri. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho conjures time. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
The screen for a special
on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Erling Haaland.
Down to business again.
23,
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Coming on the field.
And he's intervened well there. Rafinha.
Number 7,
Pedri.
Bale. Number 20,
Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Takes a shot.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Just eases him off the ball. Raul. Stojkovic. And it's Pedri. And Rafinha. Pedri. And it's Balde. Takes the shot! Silvestre. Oh no, this does not look good. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Looking for a runner. Tries to get it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Stojkovic. Pedri. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Balde. And Rafinha. It's run loose here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, real chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 I just can't let out 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step 끌진 내가 굿보는 Get on my way
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. And the keeper beats it away. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a decent clearance. Space for him to turn and look.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Eibar have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really.
the way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Figo, who is really short on confidence. Garrido. Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Garrido. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Rafinha. Adu Ares. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Maguna Zalaya. Ares. Oh, that's well spotted. Araujo. Kubasi. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. Maguna Zalaya receives it in a good position here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. But he's forced to go back. Llorente. And it's Figo. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get from Mbappe! And no mistake! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
First breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Valde. He's shifting through the gears here. De Jong.
That dugout has had some relief.
He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution in progress.
And it's De Jong. Garrido defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He has found the way through. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pinches it off him. Araujo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's De Jong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think we're just about done here. It's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe, there's the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Substitutions taking place.
Eibar making further changes here. That's at the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right.
Make you feel like something's in your eye. Stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist. When I'm alone, I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby. You can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pinches it off him. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in... And it's been given away. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pedri! Too close for comfort. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Mojica gets over and intercepts. Novumbo. Balde. And he's running through. Now it's Morishi. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Costa. And can he finish it? And he's there to get it away. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Morishi. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mallorca are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Balde. Yamal is herring after that one. Llorente. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's intervened well there. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Araujo still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Rafinha, and there's green grass ahead of him. Pedri is onto this. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Luvumbo. 60 minutes played. Mojica. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's shifting through the gears here. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Figo. It's played through for him. Costa. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Morishi. Costa. An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. Costa gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Mallorca clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Barcelona are still in search of that breakthrough goal. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. It's Pedri. Rafinha. And here's Figo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
They'll have to settle for that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Spread to the right. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when...
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gravenberg. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. Marquinhos. Nicely weighted ball. It's been slipped through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers. Kerkez. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Inzaghi. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Ungamore, he's played it back. Foot in. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Not a hint of offside here. It's Inzaghi! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Might want to be careful there.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. Vigo providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Chance, surely! And he's lifted it over. Konate. Ball played for Gomez.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
that's a throw-in. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Gakpo. And here's Soboslai. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. It's a sweeping cross. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Rijkaard. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bungamoa. Koundé wins the duel this time. Stojkovic. And De Ligt. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Gakpo. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Jones. McAllister. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. And he gets rid in a hurry. Koundé. Figo, who can single-handedly make a difference. And it's Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kerkez. Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Nicely aimed pass.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Rijkaard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. To McAllister. 5 minutes left on the clock. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Stojkovic. Rijkaard. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will...
every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Lost your mother, don't know if you'll recover.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Beckham. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Ball is over the line. Now it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Has a look and plays it forward. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Nkunku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta. Tries from distance. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Jimenez finds himself offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And here's Shevchenko. And it's Pedri. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Fofana stood up well to him there. Pedri. Now it's Nkunku. Fofana. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's Nkunku. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Batistuta. Looking for the run. De Bruyne. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Kevin De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne!
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's come to nothing. De Bruyne. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nkunku plays it short, delivers the ball, he leaps for it! He will be livid with himself.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Araujo. And Guardiola. Built as the single goal between the sides. Van Dijk. Beckham. Beckham. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass. And De Bruyne! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Beckham. And this is Batistuta. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Araujo. Vardier. De Bruyne. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Martesaghi. Jimenez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Nkunku. He's got away. Rabiot! That's brilliant from Rabiot! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? pinches it off him. Now it's Nkunku.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And this is Batistuta. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Batasagi. 5 minutes left on the clock. Batistuta. And Batasagi. Now it's Nkunku.
Such good technique.
4 added
Lovely
minutes
pass,
has
but
been
can he
indicated.
get there? Van Dijk. And it's Balde. There will be 4 extra minutes. De Jong. This is a promising build-up. And it's Pedri. And that's it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. De Bruyne.
Hello, tip stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you could try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby. You can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic.